5 warning signs of ovarian cancer you should know. Did you know that ovarian cancer is often called the silent killer because its symptoms are so subtle they're easily mistaken for everyday issues? Yet this disease is the 5th leading cause of cancer-related deaths among women, with over 20,000 new cases expected in the U.S. in 2025 alone. What's even more concerning is that 70 to 80% of ovarian cancer cases are diagnosed at an advanced stage, where treatment becomes limited and survival rates drastically decline. However, the good news is that early detection can change everything. If ovarian cancer is caught early, the 5-year survival rate increases to over 90%. In this video, we'll reveal the 5 warning signs of ovarian cancer you should never ignore to help you detect the disease on time. So make sure you watch until the end so you don't miss any important information. But before we dive into these vital warning signs, let's briefly discuss what ovarian cancer is all about. Ovarian cancer is a silent and aggressive disease that starts in the ovaries, which are 2 small oval-shaped organs responsible for producing eggs and hormones in women. This type of cancer often develops without obvious warning signs, making early detection difficult until it has progressed. Ovarian cancer typically begins with abnormal cell growth, which can originate in 3 areas: the epithelial cells that cover the ovary surface, the germ cells that form eggs, or the stromal cells responsible for structural support and hormone production. Unlike cancers that may start as polyps, ovarian cancer often develops due to genetic mutations. These mutations can be inherited, such as BRCA1 or BRCA2 gene mutations, or acquired over time through factors like aging, hormonal changes, or environmental influences. This leads to uncontrolled cell division and the formation of tumors. This tumor can grow silently, invading nearby tissues and spreading to other organs, a process known as metastasis, which is why ovarian cancer is often called the silent killer. Ovarian cancer is classified into 3 main types, each with unique traits and effects on the body. The most common is epithelial ovarian cancer, which makes up about 90% of all cases. It originates in the cells lining the ovary's surface, or the fallopian tubes. This type develops due to genetic changes that turn normal cells into cancerous ones, leading to tumor formation. The prevailing theory is that cells on the ovarian surface or fallopian tubes become abnormal, losing their ability to die naturally and instead growing uncontrollably. The second type is germ cell ovarian cancer, which accounts for less than 2% of ovarian cancer cases. It begins in the cells that develop into eggs within the ovaries. Although rare, it primarily affects younger women and girls under 30. Germ cell ovarian cancer occurs when genetic mutations cause these cells to multiply uncontrollably instead of maturing into eggs or dying off as they should. The third type is stromal cell ovarian cancer, accounting for about 1% of all ovarian cancer cases. It starts in the connective tissue cells of the ovaries, which produce hormones and provide structural support. This cancer can develop at any age and occurs when genetic mutations cause these cells to grow uncontrollably, forming tumors. Now let's explore the 5 major warning signs of ovarian cancer and how to detect them early. Number 5. Frequent urination. Frequent urination in ovarian cancer is not just a random symptom, it's directly linked to the disease's progression. As ovarian tumors grow, they can press against nearby organs like the bladder, reducing its capacity to hold urine and causing a frequent urge to urinate. Additionally, fluid buildup in the abdominal cavity, a common effect of ovarian cancer, can further compress the bladder, intensifying this symptom. What makes this warning sign particularly challenging is its subtle nature. Unlike conditions like UTIs or diabetes, which also cause frequent urination, this symptom is usually painless and often dismissed as a normal part of aging or stress. However, if it persists for weeks or months, it's a serious red flag that shouldn't be ignored. Recognizing frequent urination as a potential warning sign of ovarian cancer requires self-awareness and proactive monitoring. Begin by closely observing any changes in your bathroom habits. Are you finding yourself urinating more frequently, even without drinking more fluids? Do you often pass only small amounts of urine, but still feel an urgent need to go? These subtle changes are easy to overlook, but could be important warning signs. So pay adequate attention to your bathroom visits by keeping a mental or written record of how often you urinate and noting any noticeable patterns or changes. If you observe a sudden increase, especially if it's paired with other symptoms we'll discuss later in this video, it's time to take action. Before we continue, if you find this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more informative videos, especially on cancer. Number 4, chronic fatigue. Do you often feel drained even without much activity? Chronic fatigue in ovarian cancer is more than just feeling tired. It's a constant, overwhelming exhaustion that interferes with daily life. Unlike regular fatigue from lack of sleep or a busy day, this doesn't improve with rest. It occurs because the cancer disrupts normal cellular functions, depleting the body's energy reserves. Tumors can also trigger inflammation and release chemicals that intensify this persistent sense of fatigue. Here's the catch. Cancer cells have a unique way of using energy, consuming glucose at a speedy rate, a process known as the Warburg effect. Normally, healthy cells use glucose at a rate of 0.5 to 1.5 millimoles per kilogram of protein per hour. However, cancer cells can consume 2 to 5 times more glucose, with some studies showing rates as high as 3.5 to 7.5 millimoles per kilogram of protein per hour. This excessive glucose consumption leaves little to no energy for healthy cells, which can weaken the body and contribute to extreme fatigue. So how can you distinguish between normal fatigue and chronic fatigue that's related to ovarian cancer? The key is to pay attention to the severity and persistence of your fatigue. If you're feeling tired all the time, despite getting enough rest and sleep, it's essential to consult with your doctor for proper evaluation. Number 3, bloated abdomen. A bloated abdomen, also called abdominal distension, happens when the abdomen becomes swollen and tight, often causing discomfort, pain, and difficulty fitting into clothes. In ovarian cancer, growing tumors can lead to fluid buildup in the abdominal cavity, a condition known as ascites. Ascites develop when cancer cells spread to the lining of the abdomen, causing irritation and triggering fluid production. This fluid accumulation creates a sense of fullness and pressure, making the abdomen appear swollen. The bloating may feel like a constant heaviness or tightness in the lower abdomen and often persists, regardless of changes in diet or over-the-counter treatments. As the tumors grow, they take up space in the pelvis and abdomen, contributing to the bloating. They can also press against nearby organs, including the stomach and intestines, causing a feeling of fullness even after eating small amounts of food. This pressure can also cause symptoms like difficulty eating, feeling full quickly, and changes in bowel habits, which complicate the overall situation. Another factor contributing to bloating in ovarian cancer is the inflammation caused by the disease. Ovarian tumors release inflammatory substances that irritate the abdominal tissues, leading to swelling and discomfort. This inflammation can also affect the digestive system, causing gas, constipation, or diarrhea, which can make the bloating feel worse. Number 2, pain in the pelvic region. Unlike the occasional discomfort many women feel during their menstrual cycle or from digestive issues, pelvic pain from ovarian cancer is persistent and often worsens over time, making it a critical warning sign of the disease. The primary cause of this pain is the physical pressure exerted by growing ovarian tumors. As they expand, these tumors can compress nearby structures like the bladder, intestines, and pelvic wall, creating a sensation of fullness, heaviness, or aching in the lower abdomen and pelvic area. The pain may feel like a constant, dull ache or persistent pressure, often concentrated on one side of the pelvis, depending on which ovary is affected. Another major cause of pelvic pain in ovarian cancer is ascites, a condition where fluid builds up in the abdominal cavity. Ascites are common in advanced ovarian cancer and occur when cancer cells spread to the lining of the abdomen, causing irritation and fluid buildup. This increased fluid creates pressure within the abdomen, leading to discomfort, bloating, and pain that can radiate to the pelvic area. The pain may worsen when lying down or during physical activity as fluid shifts and increases pressure on the pelvic structures. In some cases, pelvic pain occurs when the cancer spreads to nearby tissues. Ovarian cancer can also invade surrounding organs like the fallopian tubes, uterus, or rectum, causing inflammation and nerve irritation. This often results in sharp or stabbing pain that feels more intense and localized. Number 1, sudden change in bowel movement. This symptom, though often overlooked as related to diet or lifestyle, can be an important clue in detecting ovarian cancer early and improving treatment outcomes. Sudden changes in bowel movements can happen when ovarian tumors put physical pressure on the intestines and other digestive organs. As the tumors grow, they can compress the intestines, leading to symptoms like constipation, diarrhea, or an alternating pattern of both. This pressure can also interfere with the normal movement of food through the digestive tract, leading to bloating, cramping, and a feeling of incomplete bowel movements. Additionally, fluid buildup in the abdominal cavity, known as ascites, can make these symptoms worse. Ascites occur when cancer cells spread to the lining of the abdomen, causing irritation and fluid production. The accumulated fluid increases pressure within the abdomen, resulting in discomfort and changes in bowel habits. The bloating and pressure from ascites can make it harder for the intestines to function properly, leading to irregular bowel movements. Just like other signs, another factor causing changes in bowel habits in ovarian cancer is inflammation. Ovarian tumors release inflammatory substances that irritate the digestive tissues, causing swelling and discomfort. This inflammation can also affect the muscles and nerves that control bowel movements, leading to constipation or diarrhea. So if you experience any of these signs of ovarian cancer lasting more than 2 weeks, don't wait. Make an appointment with your doctor. Be sure to provide a detailed description of your symptoms. Early detection increases treatment options and improves your chances of a full recovery. With this knowledge, you can stay one step ahead of ovarian cancer. Thanks for watching. We hope you found this information valuable and insightful. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with others, and subscribe to our channel. Kindly hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on important health topics. Remember, the information provided in this video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not intended to replace professional medical advice. Always consult with your physician or a qualified healthcare provider before making any significant changes to your diet, exercise routine, or healthcare plan. Your health is important, and having professional guidance can make all the difference in ensuring the best outcomes. Before you go, check out our must-watch video revealing the shocking $9 billion Johnson & Johnson baby powder scandal and its link to ovarian cancer. Discover how the company allegedly concealed the risks for decades and what it means for the victims. Click the link in the description below to watch it now. See you there.